To me, okay, to me, ultimately, martial art means honestly expressing yourself. Now, it is very difficult to do.
We all are a big fan of the martial arts superstar, Bruce Lee. Some people even think that he's some sort of a god or a superhuman. But do you really believe that? Well, even Bruce Lee himself didn't want you to believe it. Here's the first reason why. Think about it, because if you believe that, then you, yourself, you're putting a limit to yourself. Bruce Lee became great at what he does because he believed in no limitations. He would say that if we limit ourselves, it will affect our entire being. There are no limits, they're just plateaus. If you're persistent enough to get past those plateaus, then you'll be surprised of what your mind and body can accomplish. Bruce wanted to be a philosopher, the reason he had a deeper understanding of life and martial arts. He even established his own school. Unfortunately, the martial arts community didn't like the non-traditional way he was teaching. Just like any of us, he continued to experience life's struggles. It's a cruel world we're living. Just remember, these are the things that makes a person stronger. So anyway, the community wanted to challenge him. Imagine that, martial arts masters, very good fighters, wanted a piece of you. You definitely want to train as hard as you can. Bruce had to train relentlessly and become as strong as possible because for him, a fight could arise at any time. He continued to improve himself and found true meaning to martial arts. He always believed that martial arts is expressing oneself honestly, and that is a hard thing to do. But what does that mean? Well, don't worry, it has a lot of meaning, but for the most part, it is self-discovery and being yourself. But why is that hard to do? Why? Well, as the famous quote says, the worst enemy is yourself. That's because we're only human beings and we could have negative thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. They prevent us from expressing our true self. A highly effective person tries to overcome these things so that he or she can perform at the highest level. It takes a lot of practice, but start from learning as much as you can about yourself, being human. In martial arts, that is very important. If you're a fighter, you should learn to take control of your human emotions such as fear and anxiety, and let your own heart dictate the rhythm. That, my friend, is the key to invincibility. If you can express yourself honestly, combined with your strong physique, that is true martial arts. So forget about being superhuman and have a life philosophy as good as this, then you can do great things as well. Bruce Lee's skills and abilities are the products of his hard work and persistence. Now here's the second reason he's not superhuman. Bruce Lee is not a pro fighter. If he's got super strength or super speed, then he could have been a prize fighter, right? He could have made tons of money that way. Some people insist that Bruce could win any fight and that he could beat Muhammad Ali in a boxing match. Nah, that's not how it works. In fact, Bruce admires Muhammad Ali and his movement. He had to collect fight tapes of Muhammad Ali to study because he believed that Western boxing is one of the most effective and realistic style of fighting. Bruce Lee chose to be an actor instead, and he was able to express his beliefs and martial arts skills in the big screen. Third reason he's just as human as we are is because he acquired normal injuries too. A story says when he fought another martial artist named Wong Jack Man, though Bruce won the fight, he was not satisfied with his performance, so he trained harder. Unfortunately, while lifting heavy weights, he accidentally damaged a vein in his lower back. Doctors said that he won't be able to kick again, but knowing Bruce, of course, his persistence aided in his recovery and even became a better martial artist. So by now, you probably know the last reason why. Bruce Lee died at the early age of 32. Until now, there are different speculations about the cause of his death, but whatever it is, it immediately took his life. However, at a young age, he was able to achieve a lot of things. His death is probably the greatest loss in the martial arts and movie industry. One thing we know for sure, if he only lived longer, it could have been a super career. Although some of us are born with natural gifts and unusual physical advantages, we still have to put some hard work to enhance what we already have. There are so many people out there who do amazing things. Bruce Lee is an example. You can be an example. You may not be a movie star, but you can be a hero by conquering yourself, your greatest enemy. Hope you learned something from this video, and hey, if you want to know the secrets of this world, come on and subscribe. Also, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button because this is why.